huge. It's huge for our program. I use the word monumental because it's what it means. I mean, in the age of college athletics, being able to provide the most modern, up-to-date, resources. The investment from our incredible fan base, our donors, the boosters. I mean, it's a special day, and this is something that's been talked about for a long time, and now to see that progression and to continue to pour into our players. We've done a great job over these last few years of trying to provide our guys, unique ways to maximize the potential that they have, and to continue to help them to grow and develop. And really proud of the work that our players have done. But to be able to have a state-of-the-art facility, I mean, it's going to be incredible for our program, and so excited about what the future holds with it.
Everybody focuses a lot of times on the pictures and what it does for recruiting and things like that, but you talk about the practicality and functionality.
It's as Michael and I have got the chance to, A.D. Alford and I have got a chance to talk about this vision. It truly comes down to three things. It's mind, body, and soul. That's what we want this facility to be able to help grow and develop for our student athletes. And when you walk in, everything that we can do can build their knowledge, to help them be the smartest, best football player that they can be. You build their bodies and what they're doing physically, what they're doing in rehab. Our athletic training facility is going to be state of the art. This is a game that requires so much, but to allow them to grow and enhance in all areas of what they're doing. And then if injuries do happen, that we're going to be able to get them back as quick as possible, in taking care of their bodies in all ways. And then it's the soul. I want this to be a place where they love to be. I mean, this is truly a great family that we have, and for our family to be able to be together in such an incredible space. I mean, it will be special, and the practicality of what it is day to day, it's going to be important, but you're also doing it with a cutting edge approach to all the resources that we can provide.
How much input were you able to have on just what facilities?
There were some overall thoughts coming in, but there's been a lot of adaptations, I would say, to the plans and the things that we've been able to present. And I appreciate the administration and just to work with Populous and Jack Porter, and to be able to have a hands-on approach to what we're doing, because this is there's been different places that have built facilities, and we're next, and so we want to have the next wave of things that we can put into this program and into this facility that's gonna take us to even a higher level of how we can support and promote our players.
Is there any concerns, or have you guys already mapped out how everything's going to work while that's going on?
Oh, we have, and it's starting, looking into spring practice as we get into summer, training, spaces. Those are all things that we've discussed, and the great thing is we have space, and we are going to be able to utilize that space, and sometimes in different phases, as we're going through the process. But we will adapt and adjust in any ways necessary to make that happen. And there's things we had to do that with the locker room here this last spring. There's times that you just you work through maybe some challenges just throughout the process, but for what's to come, it's really a good sacrifice momentarily.
Couple more.
What sort of impact do you think this will have on your recruiting efforts?
I think it's going to be huge. And when players come to a place and they see growth, they see development, they see investment into them, providing the resources that are necessary to allow them to grow in all ways as a player, because that's what guys want. They got to be able to see the vision and see the plan that's in place for them to take that next step. And in this facility, we're going to be able to provide it all, and it's something I'm very excited about.
You have a lot of things going on. You guys have recruiting visits and everything else. But how important is it to take this time to be a part of this?
No, I mean, it was really special, and for anything else, just to say thank you to the Dunlap family, to all of our great boosters, to our administration. It's one thing to have a vision, but it's another thing to have that action that follows. And there's been a lot of sacrifice that's gone into this project and what we're building here. And so to take a moment and just to show respect for that investment and for that sacrifice, it was important for us today. And we had it was great for our recruits and current players to all see and be a part of this. And because they know that the future's bright here at Florida State, and this is a monumental day for where we're going and what's ahead.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, Mike.
I just want to give you something to ask.
It's so much work has gone on to this through the years, and this facility's been talked about, but just arriving 2 years ago and being able to work alongside so many people within our booster organization, and when the president first came on board and Coach Norvell, when I first got here, it was something that we immediately talked about. When you look across the country and the facilities across the country, this is a need. And it's a need that we need not only to keep this program at an elite level, but to invest back in our student athletes and provide the resources for them to continuously grow athletically and then academically. So without the Dunlap support, it wouldn't be made possible, and I can't thank all of our boosters enough.
What were the emotions like leading up to today to finally having this project's been a lot?
It has, and I wasn't joking. There's a lot of late night phone calls that you just spend on trying to figure it out and getting the things in place, the processes, procedures that need to happen to get to this day. And it's a special day for not only the university, the community, but the program as well. And couldn't be more excited about the future that we're heading.
You talk about when you build facilities, you build them for the future. So what is the vision for this one as you get ready for it?
There's no doubt. You're constantly looking, is this facility going to stand the test of time? I go back to the Cowboy Stadium's already investing $300 million. I got to call them and say, what are y'all fixing? I thought we fixed everything in there. But, when you look at a facility like this, you're really looking 5, 10, 20 years down the road to make sure that we're putting everything in it, but leaving also space for growth as things change, technology changes. And this building is going to be the state of the art. It's going to be the top facility in the country when it opens, and we could be more excited about the resources and the ability to offer that to our student athletes that we're doing.
How many other similar facilities have you guys looked at as you studied?
There's not one hour that we haven't looked at, but more. We also went the NFL route because we want this to be state of the art. I had a little thing with the Star in Dallas, and Mike and I got on a plane and flew there and were able to show some concepts that are in that facility. We looked at what the Packers have done. We looked at the Giants. We looked at the new facility at SoFi with the Rams to make sure that we're providing the very best that's out there. And then bringing on Populous was very key because they do a lot of these facilities, and most of them. And just the latest trends and everything they have going on is very important that we're investing into our student athletes and offering the very best.
Are the labor and supply shortages, are they still a big factor right now?
Yeah, it's always a factor. We're talking to everyone, the experts. I lean on them when they start talking steel beams. I leave the room. But 18, 24 months is everything I've heard was what we're thinking right now once we break ground. And actually, it's already started. We got to move that annex building here the 1st of January and rebuild it on that side of the building. And some of the water lines and everything are already starting to run this way. So the process has already started in building.
You know how Mike is, you know how he's wired, how he talks, but seeing the speech he had today, what was that moment like for you taking it in?
Well, fortunately, I get to hear it every morning, and the communication we have and the vision he lays out and the vision I lay out, we're constantly talking about and have the same, we see the same things, and that's what's exciting. But hearing how excited he is for this facility and the difference it's going to make is something we're constantly talking about. And once again, not just football. The impact it's going to have on all 550 plus of our student athletes, because it's going to allow us to do different things and more for them moving forward. And his excitement and all of our coaches' excitement as we continuously look to upgrade all of our facilities. Softball's getting a new facility, premium seating. We're doing some things in baseball. We did some things in soccer that we're looking at moving forward. And the impact facilities and really the commitment we have to making that student athlete experience and fan experience the very best in the country is something that's exciting when you look into the future.
College football is rapidly changing with realignment, college football expansion. Does this reassert just how committed this program, this university is to this sport?
100%, and that's a great point. The brand's the brand. We're an elite program. We're an elite program across all of our sports, our 20 of our sports, and we need to stay committed. We need to continuously to invest to keep that elite level. And you're going to see that under our leadership, is constantly looking at ways how we can improve. And it's little things, new football locker room, paint. I mean, it goes a long way, but we're constantly looking at what we can do to keep the cutting edge and to stay ahead of our peers, and constantly providing our student athlete experience and our fan experience, and providing those elite programs what they need to be successful.
Going back to Norvell, just how much do you see his passion resonate with donors and these events that you guys go to together?
Yeah, we do, and he's so great because I'll lay out a vision, and once again, he and I have the same vision. And when we're together talking to donors and asking for their support, I constantly say, as long as you're out and have a clear, precise way or processes to accomplish your vision, people are going to partner with you. And we're seeing that right now because we got a clear vision where we want to go. We want a clear vision where we want the program and where we expect the program to be. And people are partnering with us, and they're excited about the future of the program, and they're excited about the future of the university as a whole.
On top of the success of this season, just how important has it been to just have continuity for the last 2 or 3 years in your position, his position?
I can't tell you how important continuity, alignment, everybody pulling the rope in the same direction is. Everything from the board chair, Peter Collins, and the entire board of trustees to the president and myself, down to all of our coaching staff and Coach Norvell, to have a consistent vision and the willingness to push the envelope a little bit more to make sure that we're keeping an elite level across the entire university, not just athletics, but the entire university. And having those discussions and the willingness to understand the brand and how the brand can enhance not only athletically but academically as well. And those discussions and the same vision and be on the same page is second to none. That's letting us accomplish some of these feats that we're doing right now.
What kind of reaction have you seen from current students, current athletes, seeing these renderings?
Right.
Some of them young coming in who might be able to see that in future years. What has the reaction been from them?
It's been phenomenal. A lot of the guys that are graduating wish they had it when they see it, and they're kind of a little jealous but you see the young student athletes that we have, even recruiting. You're seeing what this facility is going to do to them and enhance their ability to grow academically, athletically. That's something they're excited about because they see the commitment and they see how much we care about them. We care about their health, we care about their well-being, and we care about their performance, and everything we do is towards them, towards their growth. And that's something that they see the commitment and they're excited about.
One more question, then he's got to be in the reception.
I know financing is going to be a part of it. Will active fundraising continue after this point, or is that moving on to other projects?
No, we're continuously fundraising through the Balance Society and specifically for this facility and some of our other facilities. That will continue, but we're on path to break ground for 18 to 24 months of the financing and get this building up, and so we can see the benefit already that it's having on our recruiting classes and everything else. It's very important to us to get this facility built.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.